Greetings, Moonchild. I'm Morpheus, or Morphe to those I want to see again. I know, looking at me, you wouldn't guess I was raised by a village of tieflings, or that I was kicked out of said village for less than saintly actions involving the head priest and his wife at different times. See, I have this trick that the fairies taught me as a kid. I can walk right into your sweet little dreams. Oh, or not so sweet dreams, you naughty thing. I've made a few friends in my days, probably twice as many enemies, except that one time with the priestess of Talos. She got exiled, and oh, never mind that story. I prefer the animals and fae. They just get me, you know? Oh, the scars? Yeah, that was a bad day. I'm just as surprised I made it out as you are. Besides, they make me look fierce. They also remind me that I have seen that true betrayal can only be committed by someone close to you, someone you love. The rest of my circle weren't as lucky. I had some of my best memories with them, and now I'm the only one left. Or the only one that I know of. Life is like a river. It never slows down for anyone. You either flow with it, or get shaped by it. Guess which path I chose.
Whisker Forge's parents lived in the dwarven settlement of Earthheart. Slow to be accepted into their neighborhood, they apprenticed Forge to Fiona Steelcloak, a smith of some skill. All was well until war hit their corner of the world, and young Whisker Forge struck out to help defend his homeland with the help of his ancestors. After the war and his apprenticeship, he started wandering the realms and helping people where he could. Along the way, he met Mira, a cleric of Selûne.
Hello! Arnica Swiftbreeze Flatfoot, the fourth of the Copperclay clan. Nice to meet you. My gnome clan's lived in the woods near Leylon for a few generations now, and we've traded up and down the Sword Coast with all kinds of folks. But sometime after the fall of the House of Thalavar, we started getting wild magic in our family. And recently my magic has been getting stronger, but the woods are also getting more dangerous. And we've always been a bit nomadic, but also these woods are my home, and I need them to be safe for my family again.
Hi, I'm Zafu. I'm a young rogue half-orc, just basically trying to find my place in life. I grew up mostly on my own, so basically I had to learn how to be sneaky and steal just to survive. I may not be the smartest dude around since really I didn't get a proper education, but I can handle my own. I enjoy a lot of alone time. I like a nice alcohol, and I love kisses from ladies and men.
The High Road. This highway hugs the coast, connecting Neverwinter to the coastal cities of Luskan to the north and Waterdeep to the south. For years, the stretch of road south of Neverwinter fell into disuse because of frequent monster attacks. Recently, efforts have been made to keep the road safe with light patrols of guards.
Leylon. This small town along the high road is in the midst of rebuilding itself after being abandoned for years. It serves as the main base of the characters during this adventure.
Hi everyone! We are back after quite a hiatus, and we are here to play some D&D. Wow, it's been so long I forgot how to do this, guys. I'm Sarah, I'm the GM. For a little while longer, our very own Faye is actually going to be taking over GMing for me, so that I can do more businessy stuff that I need to do for Rem. But that'll happen in the next few weeks. We are going to be switching to a bi-weekly stream. But don't worry, because if you like to tune in every single Thursday, we will be continuing Shadowrun Denver on the off weeks, so you'll always have something to watch. Faye is busily messaging me right now if you hear my Discord ping going off. So, but she said she couldn't be here. Dapper also is not feeling well, so Dapper will be missing tonight too. But I've still got a fun cast with me. So let's do our intros. Let's start with Tony, since you're sitting up at the top all by yourself.
I am Tony. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Whiskerforge, the Tabaxi Barbarian Cleric. I have a bit of a cold, quite a bit of a cold. So if I sound super nasally, that's why.
It just works out well because you guys are fighting in a thunderstorm and you're bound to get sick from that.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Colin, who are you?
Hello, I'm Colin. My pronouns are he, him. I am playing Zafu, who is a half-orc rogue, and his pronouns are also he, him.
Awesome. And Christine?
It is so strange to be playing with only 3 people again. My name is Christine, my pronouns are they, them, and I am playing a gnome sorceress whose pronouns are she, her, named Arnica, also called Arnie, also called ASFCC because her name is super long, so, you know, abbreviations are important.
I love it. Gosh, I feel like I just had an announcement to make and then I forgot what it was because I got distracted by how much I love Arnie's name. Oh well, it'll come back to me. Yeah, so when we left off ages ago, the team was on 2 missions at once. They were heading up to Phandalin to drop off some giant goats, which they have since polymorphed. Do you remember what you polymorphed them into?
I believe I polymorphed them into mice?
No, crabs.
No. Crabs! That's right! That's right.
I believe Zafu has crabs in his pants now, right?
That's right.
Yes. We also named the goats Cube Rack, Rug Shelf, and Hamper Chair are their names, by the way.
You guys, I haven't been able to get these guys to take notes for the entire 6 months we've been playing, but they will not let these names die. You're still muted, Christine.
Those are literally the notes that I have, is that, like, I have 6 inspiration, 1 auto hit, and 5 nat 20s. The goats are named Hamper Chair, Rug Shelf, and Cube Rack, and the soldier is named Bookin, and Emma Lou is the commanding officer. That's it. Those are the entirety of my notes. I didn't write down that I turned the goats into crabs or anything. That's not important.
I just remembered that because I had to do... I did the back-end research on that.
I love it, you guys. So don't forget that you can interact with us here in the game. We have, you can follow us, you can subscribe, you can throw bits at us or channel points. Bits and subs go toward hitting our stream boss. So Chris, or I think it's Chris's mom is the current stream boss right now. When the stream boss is defeated, the chat run player named Babyface appears and helps the team out. They may need the help this round because they're fighting some big bad guys here. Floating suits of armor is where we left off. So don't forget, subs, bits, help us play, summon Babyface, and help the chat character Smite all that would. I know we have some new player or new chatters in the chat. I'm trying to think. Audience members, that's what they're called. Welcome, Nuka and friends. We've been playing Goose Goose Duck with them. They're awesome. Thank you for the bits as well. We're making damages on that stream boss. But why don't we describe for our newbies what Babyface is? This all came through chat. This is your fault, everyone.
Babyface is one might argue a god. He has green skin. He has 8 pole arms. He has shark fins for legs. He walks on his hands, but then attacks with his arms. He has fiery hair and something about broccoli.
He only eats broccoli, I think.
Yeah.
And then there was one session where there wasn't a fight, so when Babyface was summoned, it turned into a cannon drink that is kind of like a Bloody Mary with a stick of broccoli and heavily alcoholic that gets lit on fire before you drink it. So
Yeah.
you never know what fun will happen with Babyface.
Yes.
All right, so when we left off, like we were saying, we were on our way to Phandalin, but we had to stop by the Wayside Inn as well because there's been this like several days long storm that's been swirling like just over the inn and nothing else because that's not sus. So the players are making their way up the high road and they see a cart coming their direction. And this was a supply cart that was sent from Leylon, but it is still empty. It was supposed to get supplies. They said that the weather, all of a sudden, like a sheet of rain started and everything beyond was a big storm, and that they couldn't progress anymore. They lost one of their horses, and they were heading back. They left one guard behind to check in on the people at the Wayside Inn. But, I feel like the Wayside Inn is the name of it. But everyone else was on their way back, and these guys heavily insulted them. So rather than getting any help or anything else, they decided to keep on moving toward Leylon. As these guys moved closer, they saw that wall this curtain of rain, and they saw that guard wearing the sigil of the Leylon guards fighting for his life against 3 floating suits of armor. Yes, Morphe was doing animal checks to control the goats and keep them in line because they're goats and giant, and for anyone who knows goats, they do not listen. So let's go ahead and zoom back in. I think we were at the bottom of the order, and what you guys see as you finish your first round of combat here is I had drawn a little arrow off to the side of where the rain had, the line of rain was, but you see that has steadily during the battle moved forward, and it is now here. There's a rectangle, so it is now that much closer to where you stand outside of it. They're coming. It's coming. It's true. All right, and we're at the top of the order with Tyrk. Unfortunately, Tyrk is out of commission, so let me open up his character, and he'll do something Tyrky. Tony, what does Tyrk usually do? And I will do the thing that Tyrk does.
I don't know.
It's been too long.
Arnie because of how he looks.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. That is something that he does. Those of you just joining us, Tyrk is a goblin, but everyone rolled to see if they knew what goblins were, and Christine rolled a 1, so they are terrified of...
I am pretty sure that Tyrk is what happens to a gnome that gets like some kind of horrific illness or condition. Yeah.
Well, Tyrk can hit twice, so we're going to go ahead and use that Warhammer twice here. There's one roll. Did it come through? There it is.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the second roll. And I believe it's just the second one that hits. All right. And that is going to be 6 damage as Tyrk runs up and joins the fight.
quick question.
Yes.
Just because I'm not seeing myself. Am I on that turn order?
Yes, you are at 13.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I don't see them either.
So long as you see me, I guess.
Yeah, I'll call you when it's your turn.
That's the important thing.
It looks like you're at the bottom of the order for PCs, so if that helps.
Truth.
Yeah.
All right, Morphe is next. Oh no, what would Morphe do? WWMD. Let's see. I gotta make Faye proud. Going into Morphe's character. Let's see here. Thank God for D&D Beyond, everyone. A Thorn Whip sounds pretty cool. I like that. Does everyone like that?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay. So 30 feet away, which she is from, we're going to go for that one. So, boop. 21 to hit. Go, Morphe. That does 10 piercing damage. And does it do other cool stuff? What is a Thorn Whip? Let's find out. Oh, it's a cantrip. You created a long vine-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command toward a creature in range. Pull the creature closer to you if it's large or smaller. So we're going to pull that suit of armor a little bit closer to Morphe. But well done on 10 damage. All right. ASFCC.
Let's see. What do I even have equipped right now? Gosh, snap. I only have 2 sorcery points right now. So we're gonna go with the dog chewing things and making noise in the background that you may or may not hear. We're gonna go ahead and
I could not hear it, so I was like, what the fuck spell is that?
what a weird spell. I am gonna go ahead and go with Chill Touch towards the one that Morphe pulled closer to us.
Okay, and that's ranged or melee?
That is ranged, and it actually has 120 feet, so I think
Nice.
that should be good.
Cool. Do your thing.
Nice.
Do you have to make an attack roll first?
I thought so. Oh, there it is. The hit was hiding from me. It's not my fault.
A 16 to hit, that would do it, so we'll take that 11 damage. Let me see if these guys have any resistances since it's necrotic. What is this called again? There it is.
Chill Touch. So they can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn also. So.
Ooh.
And if it's undead, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Okay. If it has what? I'm sorry.
If it has disadvantage if it's undead. It has disadvantage on rolls against me.
No, we're good.
Okay.
All
I
right,
didn't
but it will.
think they were undead suits of armor, but like it could happen. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's another check that we failed. So.
No worries. All right, good move. It is getting pretty damaged there as you start to lash at the armor and it's some of it splinters. All right, Zafu.
Okay, if I remember correctly, I was kind of hidden in these rocks here, or behind them.
Yes.
So I would like to actually use Wills from the Grave.
Ooh.
So if I'm using a sneak attack, I can target a second enemy within 30 feet of the first one for
Damn
2d6.
right. Show me the two you're going to target.
Actually, no, let's go these two.
The back two?
Yeah.
Which one's your main attack and which one is your whales?
I will do this one as the main one, and this
Okay.
one is Whales from the Grave.
Excellent. That's the one Babyface messed up last time.
Oh, yeah.
All right, go ahead and make your attacks. Oop, you roll the attack before the damage. So you'll need your crossbow attack first.
Sorry.
There it is. 15. Let me see. 15 misses.
Ah.
Guys, I think I know their AC.
Shut up. Cool. So that one does miss. But let's see, Mr. Zafu. I think you have. Let's see if I'm wrong. No, attacks per action, one, just one. Okay. So that is it for you. Next up, Forge.
Alrighty. So I'm right here. I'm gonna go ahead and attack that guy with my warhammer, two-handed.
Number 20.
Ooh.
Go ahead and do your damage.
All right.
So that's 12 damage.
Yeah.
Nicely done. So when you swung at this before, you felt like it wasn't doing the amount of damage that you normally would anticipate your hammer to do against metal. But for some reason, like getting this true hit, like you wound up for it and it's like hitting a baseball. You just feel that crack and it goes well. So it is still up, but definitely kind of swings and part of its face mask is damaged.
Okay. And then I would like to cast, as my bonus action, Spiritual Weapon behind it.
Yep. Hit it.
Just to remind.
9 is gonna miss.
Oh, it already hit. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But it's there, so you can start banging away at these.
Awesome.
Awesome. Good job.
All right.
All right. Our friend here that is fighting for his life and spinning round and round. Let me bring up his. Whoop. Whoop. Here he goes. Multi-attack. He has 2 weapons out. A longsword and a short sword. So he makes 2 longsword attacks and a short sword attack. He's pretty nice that way. 18 is going to hit. So it's 9 slashing. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as it should. Second attack. Boop. It's going to miss. And the third attack, 14 is going to miss as well. Then the air suits of armor are going to attack. Here we go. Here's the first one. The one up top is closest to our veteran, so that's what he's going to do. Let's see. Yep, he's going to use one of these. Oh, thank you, Tony. Riapel wants to remind us to use our gifts from the chat. So I believe I have 3 inspiration and 3 nat 20s. So thank you so much for that. We're going to do a lightning strike attack for one of these 3 flail hits. Thankfully, this one has advantage, so it does not get a nat 1. It gets a 26, so that's going to hit. I'm going to ignore that second message about it was for us. So that's going to be 6 damage to him, and he's going to take an extra 48 lightning damage. An extra 13, so that's 19. So, boop. His second attack is not the lightning one, but is still a flail attack, so let's see what happens. Boop. That is going to hit, and that one will miss. So one more hit, and it does 7 of bludgeoning. All right. Suit of armor number 2 sees a brand new forge to hit. This sounds fun. It's going to use its first attack to do its extra special thing. So let's see if we hit here. And let me see. He is located where? Oh, he has advantage. Here we go. Number 1. 21, I assume, is going to hit. All right. That's 5 bludgeoning plus 48 lightning. Take 26 damage. Ouch. All right, his second attack on you. Uh, 21. So take 6 more damage. And the third attack is going to go to the veteran because he's still within range. That's a 20, which is going to hit. And that does 10 bludgeoning to him. Okay, the third elemental. Looks like he's in range. Oh, I'll just say Tyrk, because he got pulled. So poor Tyrk is going to take a beating. But this one is at disadvantage. Here we go. Number 1, a 12 is going to miss Tyrk. Number 2, a 9 is going to miss Tyrk. A 16, I believe, hits Tyrk. Let me double check that. Armor class is 16, so it does hit. Takes 11 bludgeoning. Boop. All right. That is the end of their turn, and you notice that the storm has moved closer. I need to draw something. Draw shape. Let's do. Ooh, woo. All right. I believe, actually, let me double check something just to make things. I think you guys have it too easy. Let me double check. Blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah. Nope, not yet. You guys are good for now. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So we are back at the top of the order, which is Tyrk. Tyrk's gonna do smash smash. Tyrk has some spells, I think. Let's see what spells Tyrk has. Well, detect magic would be kind of a waste right now. Ooh, this one sounds fun. It's called Searing Smite. How about we do that? Sounds great. See, I'm helping you guys. I need to make a con save. Ooh, that is a nat 1, so I'm going to allow that to do double damage. So that is... Double check that. It's a 1d6, but... And this is a first level. On a failed save, it takes 1d6 fire damage. On a if the target or a creature within 5 feet of it uses an action to put out the flames or some other effect douses the flames, the spell ends. Your weapon flares with white-hot intensity with your melee weapon. Oh, okay, cool. So that was a bonus action to activate that. So let's hit him with our Warhammer. A 23 is also going to hit. So not only is he going to take that 8 fire damage, he's also going to take 9 bludgeoning, which makes that magic as well. So, oop, I'm still on purple. Here we go. So it's going to be 9 plus 8 is 17. All right. So white hot flame just erupts from the Warhammer as Tyrk makes contact in this blinding spark, and the armor almost seems like, instead of smashed, it almost seems a little melted. So that's, great. Good job, Tyrk. And I think, let me see if I can cheat for you. Yep, he gets to hit again. This one is not magic, though, but every little bit helps, right? All right, that is 13 damage. This one just doesn't hit quite as hard. All right. Good job, Tyrk. Morphe. I believe Morphe had a request in chat to abbreviate, right? I can't scroll up that far, apparently. So something about doing an ass ton of damage. So let's make sure we do an ass ton of damage for Faye. So Faye's still got her whip out here. Pulled him closer. I'm just going to say it sucks that these guys rolled an initiative right next to each other because I need to switch between characters, which is a couple clicks. So I can't fake bide my time here. All right, actions. So we've got that nice thorn whip. That was cool. Does that go away? Yeah, it does. It's just a cantrip. Cool. So Morphe, I'm going to have you make an intelligence check real quick based on actually wisdom, because it's like perception here. Nope, you're just happy that your thorn whip worked. So that's cool. So let's look at your spells. Those are nice supportive spells. We're gonna just go for damages, I think. So let us thorn whip again. That was a 10 to hit, which is going to miss this round. But Morphe is also going to take some steps back in case this fight gets closer. All right, Arnie.
Okay.
Thank you for the subs, everyone. Really appreciate it. And the bits. Oh, Babyface has been summoned.
Nice.
All right, Babyface will appear at the end of the order.
I don't know. I'm scared to use too many spells because I'm worried about when we're going to be able to get rest.
That's fair.
And I think I'm gonna use an auto hit and cast Chill Touch again.
Ooh, do it. Oh yeah, Faye has, well, I don't want to use Faye's rewards since she's not here. That's mean. Thanks, Nuka! Welcome!
So, 4 damage. It's 4 more damage than 0 damage.
Oh, that depends on if you can roll the attack or not.
I said I was gonna use an auto hit.
Oh, that's right, you did. I'm sorry. I'll sass less, I'm sorry. Alright, so that was 4 necrotic, very good. So it definitely, like, you see, like, some wisps kind of come out from beneath the super suit of armor, but it doesn't seem to do a whole lot. Alright, Zafu.
Alright, I would like to use a nat 20.
Nat 20, ooh.
For Wills from the Grave, because I would like to actually hit them this time.
Awesome. So you want to use that on your sneak attack to hit. So that'll be on your crossbow hit, and then Whales just happens.
Okay, perfect.
Cool.
I would like to do that.
Same 2?
Yes, please. Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and roll your damage, and we'll double it. Or you can roll your damage twice. So that is already 23 damage, or 22 damage. Would you like to roll again, or just double that?
Let's just double it.
Okay, so that is 22 times 2 is 44. And then do your Wails from the Grave for the other. Nice. So what you see from peeking between your rocky hiding place, you set up your crossbow, you take a shot, and it goes through like the back gut area, like it sinks like right up and under the armor, where the like waist spot would have a gap, and you see like the lower half of the armor just falls to the ground, but the top half is still kind of floating in the air. Meanwhile, you see your Wail from the Grave. Explain what that does to the other suit of armor as it falls dead.
My other Wills from the Grave, it's basically like almost like shadowy hands that come up from the ground, and they kind of like crawl up the armor, and they're sort of like gripping it, and you can see the armor like weakening and like falling to the ground, and then it just...
Well done. Nicely done, sir. Forge, you are fighting half of a suit of armor.
Well, it hit me back last round, so I would like to rage as bonus action.
Do it.
And then I'm gonna hit it. Unless my dice decide otherwise, but I'm gonna hit it. Oh, that. Okay, cool.
16 hits.
Perfect.
How do you want to do this?
I'll just smash it like a tin can, so like somehow, I don't know.
So if it's like a tin can, you crack it, and it like the remaining armor, like the breastplate and the halberds or the pauldrons and stuff like that, fall, and the helmet kind of bounces a step or two away, and like a tin can, you walk up to it and just stomp it and crush that helmet. Well done.
All right.
You have another attack, I believe, correct?
I have the other spiritual weapon. I'm just double checking how far I can move it, and if that's like an action.
Yeah, because your spiritual weapon was there.
Yeah.
And I think moving it is a bonus action, but you can read the description of spiritual weapon.
As a bonus action on your turn, and I raged, so I can't.
Okay, so it stays there for this round.
Yeah.
Do you get an extra hit? I can't remember.
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. then it is the veteran's turn. He is very relieved to see you guys. He kind of takes a moment with the two that are engaged with him falling to the ground this turn. He kind of turns, wipes the water that's pouring down from his eyes, and yeah, he resets his sights on the remaining one, and after the fight he's put up, he's not letting down his guard. So he's going to move in and attack as well if he can. He gets 2. Oop, he gets his 3 attacks. So 1, that's a miss. 2, that is a hit. And 3 is a miss. He's tired. So it does 6 slashing, which seems to do less. He very tired. The last air and elemental. He's not going down without a fight. So, who are we going to punish? Of course, our wonderful party that's right here. So he is... Yeah, that's what he's going to do. So he is going to... take a step closer this way, which will actually give Tyrk an attack of opportunity, but he wants to hit all 3 of you. So... Tyrk first. Gets 1 hit. 23 will hit. That 11, again, just doesn't seem to get that solid hit. All right. And then my friend here is going to attack. Now, I have some stuff I can use, right? What are all the points? There we go. I found it. So 3 inspirations and 3 nat 20s. All right, so let's do... Hey, Tony, how much health do you have? I want to know whether I should try to annihilate you or not.
48.
Oh my god.
That's just rude.
Don't answer.
I already did 48.
Sarah is such a bully.
Well, I don't want to outright kill, but
It's like she's like, well, I'm leaving as DM, and if I can't DM you, no one can, and I will kill you all.
But also, guys, I am raging, so I have
that's true. You would have resistance.
to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
All right, we're doing it. Nat 20.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Let's see what I can do to you. So ignore this first roll because it's a nat 20, but that's 12 bludgeoning plus, let's roll it again, 9 bludgeoning. So that is 21 bludgeoning. And are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is so fun. 8d8, and I rolled 30. It could have been up to 64. So please take 30 lightning damage.
Okay.
All right, it's next hit. How many?
Goodness for resistance.
Yes, you do get half resistance of that 21.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the veteran, I'm not going to nat 20 the veteran. That's a waste of a nat 20. Let's see. Here's the first. 20 will hit, and it's already used its lightning strike, so it's 11 bludgeoning for him. And then for the last attack on Tyrk, I wish Tyrk was in the chat to panic. But here we go. 16, does that hit Tyrk? Let me double check. Yes, 16 does hit Tyrk. So that is 6 bludgeoning for him, and 6 bludgeoning for that. 6. Okay. All right, so that is its turn. Now, we are at the end of the order, so first things first, the storm will move. Boop.
I petition for, since we're down to one guy, instead of Babyface fighting the guy, I would like for Babyface to fight the storm and just end the storm. That's my opinion.
I can hold on to
Colin's face right
Babyface.
now. Tony's mad, but Colin's intrigued.
Or, because like the whole point of you guys being here is to stop the storm, right? So when it comes to the time to stop the storm, we're only 4,000 hit points away from getting Babyface re-summoned. What, Tony? You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, I said I was mouthing only.
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 Oh, yeah. I think we can do it. So here we go. Babyface. I need to pull up Babyface's character sheet. Chat, are you ready for your first appearance of this stream of Babyface? Because I'm not, because it still tears up on my screen. Babyface. Colin, do you still have your picture?
I do, actually. I literally just pulled it up.
Yeah. Can you share
I
the
wish
picture?
I could put it in the chat, but...
That's
Can
our
we
Babyface,
see?
everyone. This is the Babyface that chat created, that Shay then built a character for based on chat's creation, and Colin drew. Here we go. The Magic Glaive. Here we go. So, first attack. Oh, I think he has inspiration too, did someone say?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to re-roll that 10. 21, there we go. So that is, hold it, 5 slashing. Man, I rolled a 1 on that slash, that sucks. But he also gets his... Oh, shit. Ooh. I think Shay might have updated him.
Hell yeah, thanks, Shay.
Shay's always looking out for us.
Giant Smite. As a bonus action, this lasts for 1 minute. If you are smaller than large, you become large, along with anything you're wearing. Once on each of your turns, one of your attacks with a weapon or an unarmed strike can deal an extra 1d6 damage to a target. So let's do an extra 1d6. That's 6, so we're at 11 damage now. Someone keep track of damage for me, okay? Then he gets a second attack. So let's do this again. 18 will hit. 7 slashing. Plus, he's still giant, which means he does an extra 1d6 of damage. So there's an extra 2. What are we at so far?
I think we're at 20.
Okay. Then he also has... Oh, god damn it, Shay. He added a ton to this. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. He's going to activate his fire rune, which takes an extra 2d6 damage, and it's got to succeed on a strength saving throw. So let's try this. So here's the 2d6. Oh, 4. I can't roll, guys. Sorry. And let's do that strength save. 22. He does make the save. Can repeat, blah, 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 blah. All right, so what are we at with damages?
I have 20, except until the most recent hit.
20 until, and plus the extra for the fire rune?
Yes, yeah.
All right, so let's double check ourselves. So 4 for fire, plus 2, so that's 6, plus 7 is 13, plus 6 is 19, plus 5 is 24. And it used its bonus. It would have gotten an extra attack, but it used its bonus on getting big. So that is our baby face, who did a total of 24 damage. And as he appears and manifests and just starts swinging between his 8 arms, is that how many there is?
8, yeah.
Between his 8 arms, he's got his glaive, his pole arm, and then he, kind of similar to Tony, gives Forge a little wink, and baseball bats the head of this thing, which shoots over these hills over here, these rock formations, and the rest of the armor clashes to the ground. Can I get perception checks from Tony and Tyrk? I'm just going to roll a 20 for Tyrk.
I'm going to go ahead and use an inspiration on that.
Cool.
So, why not? At that point, 15.
15. As you look at the scattered armor at your feet, on the breastplate of each one, you recognize the symbol. It seems to be 3 lightning bolts in parallel, and you've seen this before.
Hey Zafu.
What's up?
And Morphe, we've seen this. This marking thing before. It's almost like a maker's mark, but it's like carved.
Oh, right. What does it mean?
I don't remember.
I'll give inspiration to anyone that does.
Was it the cultists?
Yeah, I think so.
Take an inspiration. It was on the armor of the weird ghost knights that were riding through town when you got to Leylon. And those of you, once that refreshes your memory, you remember that it is the symbol of Talos. Also, as Babyface disappears, the storm keeps moving forward. You hear a rumble in the sky, and as you look ahead, you are not far. You can see the Wayside Inn several hundred yards away. But the sky seems to be growing blacker right over the center of it, and seems to slowly be spreading, and lightning begins to strike. And it seems as though the lightning strikes are hitting the ground around the Wayside Inn. And that is where we'll take our break. So we'll be back in 10 minutes, folks. See what happens to these guys. If they can decide to continue on or run back to Leylon, just like the traveling cart did. But we'll find out in 10 minutes. We'll see you then. Hey everyone, thanks for staying tuned. We are actually going to have to wrap a little bit early tonight. Our tech is having an emergency and has to run away, and we want him to, so we're gonna wrap so he can go, and we will be back in 2 weeks with Episodicals 3, Stormlord's Wrath. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, y'all.
Good night.
Bye.